What's up, everybody? It's another episode of the We Live or We Food podcast. Y'all boy Leak in the building.
What's going on?
Got Manny in the building.
Know the vibe.
The vibe. Got Eli behind the camera. We got Big Dime here somewhere in the building. Big Dime vibing.
Done.
What is?
Oh shit.
Yo, Big Dime. Big Dime in the building. Exotic friend.
Oh, hold up.
Exotic free in the jump.
Hey. You can't just a little while.
Over around. It's on Dime, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Bad Dime. Him did the gosh. I should add the contrast behind it. Oh, this is I know the doctor might be fucked. Down at the affiliate by that jump. So what's up, Josh? What's up, y'all feeling?
Man,
It's a good bitch out. Man.
we good.
What's new, man? What's new?
Good, good,
Good, nigga.
nigga.
Yeah, find out what is it.
New York I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shot him. No. That's nothing for you, fellas. You know, we almost got into it in the last pod. We was going to debate about it. So, let's dive into it. So, why do you think we, as men, as people in general, why do you think we rather date on a potential rather than dating somebody that's like all the way put together? Or do y'all feel that y'all dating on a potential versus somebody that's put together? They don't. Listen to dating.
My philosophy.
Oh, good.
But I mean, damn. I honestly, that's a good question because it's like we did. I feel like we did off the potential because it's like we already have a certain expectation for that person, and it is. I don't know. In a sense, it's like man. Sometimes we want a certain, have that certain idea in our heads. Like, all right, we want this girl to be like this. This is the type of girl we want. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really take the time sometimes and really look at it like, all right, let me see who she is first. In a sense, I mean, I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I think. Far as like when we dated, trying to date potential, right? Date the one.
Yeah. I just think it'd be great.
Yeah. We just look at the potential, what we want, and in the sense of what we want her to be, in a sense. But we gotta, as men, we gotta kind of let that go a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I still be doing it here and there. But you know what I'm saying? But we do gotta change that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
As you better leave. He's the one actually kind of brought it up. Watch on that episode. He's the one that kind of brought it up, so I'm putting him on the spot. Just hit the word, man.
What was the question again? You said, why do we?
Yeah, why do you date for like, or date someone because of their potential instead of maybe dating someone that's like already kind of all put together and everything is like, there's no potential. I mean, not it's still potential to grow, but she got no potential, way more there.
I think like me personally, I look on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, matter of fact, I don't hate to say it. You know, there are some good things that come from the internet, but I see some things from the internet. I see some things from people that I dated, and the main two things is, you know what I'm saying, I'm a problem solver. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, like I feel like everything is solution based. All right, you're depressed. All right, what can we do to solve this? All right, you know what I'm saying? You got this problem, or you know what I'm saying? You can't find your passion. All right, I'm gonna help you find that passion.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got no money. All right, we're gonna figure out how we can get some money. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. And I just feel like me personally, dating somebody like that already has it all figured out. That make me look at my personal flaws, and it make me like literally look at. And it's not like a bad thing. Not saying that it's something that I want, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying. When I do, I date a lot of women that don't have, you know what I'm saying, some of the things all figured out, or some of the things that, you know what I'm saying, I think I want, or some of the things that I'm looking at, like, you know what I'm saying, I wish you would have this or whatever it is. So,
But yeah, I think yeah, those women have in a way needed me, and I think that's drawn me because covering up like some insecurities of mine, especially back in my younger days.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think now I'm very confident, but back then, I'm still was really searching for like what's my purpose in a relationship? Like how can I add to this woman? How can I be there for her?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that type of thing. So a woman that was more just like I see her potential, like okay, I can really help her out. When she need this, I'm there. She need that, I'm there. You know, being that guy. And I think that might have even flawed some relationships that I've been in too, because in a way I didn't give that woman that room for to be that for me. Because now I'm covering everything that she needs. So then it's like, okay, well now, what can she do for me? And then she's like, like nothing. I'm all put together or whatever, or you know, make it seem like I'm all put together.
Right.
And then I'm also like not sharing like how I really feeling about life, like what's really on my mind type thing. So then I'm not really giving her that room. I'm just more or less taking care of everything. Here. I think that like flaws some of our past relationship because they have a hard time finding their purpose in a relationship because I'm pressing so hard to find my purpose in that relationship.
Right.
So I think nowadays, I'm trying to open myself up more, give that woman. Cause I think it's important to give a woman room to have purpose in a relationship. Because if you don't, sometimes, especially a strong, independent woman, you get a woman that just don't care. Mm-hmm. It's not a strong, independent woman. Then you probably won't have those problems. But when you date like a strong, independent woman that's obviously more put together, they looking for like how can we add value to each other. And if she just feel like she doesn't have no purpose in a relationship,
Yeah.
it's more or less not going to work. You're going to have little petty arguments, or you're not going to feel connected. Or you might even get a situation where I feel like you maybe kind of over like doing stuff, and then so she's met her. She's a strong, independent woman. Then all of a sudden she is now super dependent on you. And then that starts to like irritate you because you're like, man, when I met you, he was like,
Yeah.
and then like, now because you've been yeah, he's like,
Damn.
what happened? Because you've been like being there for every little thing and doing every little thing in a relationship that you like, I don't need to do it. Like, boom, and that kind of thing suffers the relationships in a way.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what do you think about the term? Okay. What do you think about? It's like two different things. Like when it comes to a relationship, like I choose to love you. Like a woman asks you, you know what I'm saying? Why me? You feel what I'm saying? Like why do you love me, or why whatever? You know what I'm saying? You say like I choose to love you, but at the same time, because one thing that my saying was is that I don't need you, but I choose to love you. I choose to be with you, and you know what I'm saying? You add value to my life. I don't need you, but you add value to my life.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how do you feel about saying that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what if a woman said that to you, but at the same time, is that something that you guys say? Because I was listening to what Kay was saying. I was just like, is that something that...
I don't think I ever say that actually to a woman.
Yeah, me neither.
But I think in many ways, that's how I do feel though. Because I do feel like I have a lot of things together in my life where I don't necessarily need a person, but I want a person. I want a person. And I want somebody to add some value to me because I think that is a big important part. It depends on like for me or for you, like, how we're gonna, what value can that person add to you? Like what value you're actually looking for. Actually, certain women just bring different things to the table. So it's like what's actually important to you in terms of that value. But I don't think I necessarily can say it in like those words. Man, but like well, I just like, hey, I love you. And when I say I love you, that just means like I love you. I love that you're here for me. Like I want to be around you. Right. I want to commit to you. I want to like really take this relationship to higher and higher heights. Like I'm thinking about planning a family and all that shit with you. Like that's what I really mean when I say I love you.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Any?
I mean, I don't know. I never really like. I don't know. I never really said that to a girl.
So I'm sorry, man. Do y'all think y'all need women? Like, if y'all saying that y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't say that.
I mean,
do y'all feel like the person that you love, do you feel like you need them?
I mean, I need her to be my person. I'm not saying I need you for me.
What?
When I say,
You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying like I need you in a sense of I depend on you with everything that I got going on.
Yeah.
But I need you as the person. If I'm with you, I need you as my lover. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I need you. I'm not saying I can still have love for myself, but as my significant other, I'm gonna need you to be that person for me when I need someone to go to, when I need help with something, when I need to talk to someone as your significant person, as your significant other, that person you should be able to have a need for. But far as life, I'm not gonna say like I depend on you, like I need you to be there to give me what I need. In a sense, far as like, you know what I'm saying, like money or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I should be able to have my own things, and she should too. Where it's just like, all right, we don't need each other in that sense. But when it comes to the emotional, the life, as far as like us being together, then I'm gonna say I'm gonna need you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she said the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, one of my life goals is like a family. So that way, I do need a woman because if I'm a family, I want a woman to help me.
That's a great answer.
And not only produce that family, because I mean, of course, you can go find Sarah from down the street, make have a kid, but like not only produce that family, but also make sure that family is stable. Make sure the house is taken care of, like me and her together, whether it's bills, cleaning the kids, make sure they're straight with their homework kids, with uniforms they need, with sports they have, like that's something. If you're doing it by yourself, it's gonna be challenging. Like, it's gonna be hard and stressful trying to or then it's a house. What's the bills like? When is this due? When is that due? Having a partner in a way to help you like keep that household stable. Like I need that. So in that terms, like yeah, I need a woman. Definitely, I'm gonna need her, especially when we get to that point of our lives. Probably in the beginning stages, maybe that's not necessarily, but to build to that or get to that, like I definitely need you.
That's real.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question. So like,
You'll go.
yeah. So like, I mean, we all fold. You know what I'm saying? We all fold, of course. Fold with the F, fucking F.
Capital.
Yes,
But the question was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was like y'all fold in a relationship? Like, we all fold. Like, have you folded in a relationship before? In a sense where it's just like, you folded. Like, damn, I folded. I fucked up.
Absolutely.
and I think too, and I think I was just in a way vulnerable. And something I think about a lot too. I think in our last year of school, y'all know I was in a relationship, whatever, but
Yeah.
during that time, I think one fold that I had, and I don't even know if it's a fold, I don't even know if that person thinks about it, but I don't know, in some ways I think about it. I think that last month or two of that semester, yeah. I think that last month or two of that semester, I think I really, like, damn, swing. Yeah, swing in that jump. I think one of my folds, especially in that last part of that semester, was like I really, like she said, I think I should have. I focused like solely on school and didn't give that person, I feel like, enough attention. So focused on school, and it was a lot of things like just. I think she had like an event, like a model event toward the end of the semester, and I just didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
More or less because I was like so focused on the school shit. Like I studied for this, studied for that. Yeah, the school's important, but also like this is a person that said, "Look, I wanted to build
something
build something with." Like I need to make that room. I need to make arrangements for like, okay, I'm even have to go study 2 hours earlier so I can finish earlier.
Yeah.
So I can make sure that I'm at that event.
Yeah.
And I was the nigga that went to every event that she had. Like carry anything out. Every joke, that's my role as a nigga. But in terms of when it got to that point, it's like,
it's my turn.
I just put that.
My job. I skipped it. I didn't go. Because I was so focused on that. And I think in a way that was probably my fold. And I think it was almost like in a way the downfall towards the relationship, just because it was like I just wasn't there. I wasn't attentive.
Yeah.
It started to like disconnect us in a way.
Right.
So I think that would be like my answer to like that question, just informing for the viewers.
Man, nah, that's a good one though. I mean,
So the question was like, how do you fold in a relationship?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you folded in a relationship?
Absolutely. I think this might be the vulnerable
My nigga,
episode.
this is where we talk about when we fold.
When it comes to like my first relationship that y'all know about, or since I met y'all, like it, I think one thing that had came to me was just more like emotions wise, and I think the way I folded was I let I let the you know what I'm saying, I let my personal, I don't know, my personal little sensitivity or whatever it is. I'm trying to find a word for it, but like my little personal things coming from my childhood, whatever it is, affect the relationship. And that relationship was more, I always talk about it as like, oh, it's jealousy, oh, it's this, yada yada. But no, it was just like I could have just shift my perspective or let that shit roll off my back. But no, I got mad.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I went to social media and said like, oh, I'm single, or I'm this, I'm that, yada yada. And it was just like I didn't have to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
I could have just talked about, yo, that really did hurt me. You really did hurt my feelings. And been vulnerable.
Yeah, I definitely folded too. Yeah, I folded. You know, people know, y'all know about my folds, man. Y'all know about my folds. But I mean, for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Biggest thing was like, you know what I'm saying? I folded where, in the sense where I was like, I wasn't being, you know what I'm saying, who I was saying I wanted to be, in a sense, because I was just like, in a sense. But, you know, I folded on that because, you know, you think you're doing, you think you're doing so and so, you think you're doing well, in a sense, you think you're doing good, but at the end of the day, you're not really doing as good. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, because
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's you. But like, I feel like I folded off that. Goddamn. I feel like, you know, from as far as that, I folded off that, but then again, it was like a fold that ended up being, you know what I'm saying, a lesson, in a sense.
Society. Yeah, buddy.
My bad, man.
I straight. No, I feel like, you know, that fold was also a lesson for me, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I had to go through the pain. I folded bad enough where it was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I got to face, you know, the pain, the hurt type shit. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It was a lesson. It was all a lesson. At the end of the day, life is nothing but a lesson. So we live, we fold. But at the end of the day, it's a lesson. As long as you know, bouncing back from it, learn from the, you know, your mistakes and shit like that. Keep going.
Yeah.
Then we fold. So I definitely folded.
You sound like you feeling that, Joe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be spitting that shit.
You feeling that?
5-piece, chicken wings, barbecue.
Thanks. Yeah, man, more story, man. Pay attention to your ladies. Keep the ladies secure. You know, find different ways to involve her in those conversations, those tough conversations. I had those tough conversations. I mean, I used to have one conversation. I know it's a little like Kevin Hart skit. It's like he let shit go in the air. He just like let shit in the air and just hopefully it just flat blew away.
Right.
And so like that's something that I used to do. I think I would just avoid conversations if I didn't want to have it. I ain't gonna have it, and then but I think that's like bad for if you're trying to develop like a strong relationship with that person. Do you think y'all would like, I guess, in those relationships, do you think you would change anything or go back to do anything different? Because I would say for like me, I would say no, honestly, because I think it has those lessons that that I learned from. I think it's made me a better person.
Mm-hmm.
Just a believer. And I think God and how things are supposed to happen and things happen for a reason. And sometimes in life, everybody that's coming to your life, like some people are meant to be in your life for 2 weeks. Some people are meant to be in your life for 2 months, 2 years, 6 years, 6 months. Like, you don't know. So like, says about the lessons that we learned. So I think I wouldn't necessarily change anything in those because I don't know if I would be the person I am today if I didn't go through those things, or if I went back and changed anything.
Yeah.
Would I still be, that person, or if
I agree.
I went back and changed something, maybe I'm still stuck in that same place with that person.
Yeah.
And then just now it's just another issue that's just happened. And then you keep going through these issues where now we had this issue, we learned from it. Now we're like, two different people in a way. It was meant to be, it's meant to be, we connect in a way with a different mindset now. But, I think, I wouldn't necessarily change anything though.
Nah, I feel you on that. I probably wouldn't either, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? And clearly, that person was in my life for me to learn.
Yeah.
And for me to be better. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to go back to something that taught me lessons. But that's what I think. But yeah, as long as I learned something, so
As long as
you got to keep the lesson. I keep that lesson in.
I would say too, maybe I was going to maybe maybe years will relate to me back in my sick days. And now, still fine, man of God, definitely a different man. I know back then, how you saw you to the movies. It was the, little finger. I go, wait a second, movies, that's all you do. Like when I was 16, 17, whatever. And I took a short to the movies. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Tell you what, that town that I was driving at.
Yeah.
And, you gotta get dropped off in that jump. So I'm like, hella time, that jump. So the little movie. People said, I took a halfway through the movie. But I was like, yeah.
I mean, that was a time, that was a time back in that time where
y'all really hit pod.
I'm watching the movie though.
Yeah, I was paying gentlemen.
Oh shit. But you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm right there.
I want to bust a joint in the movies. Or get ahead. One of those. Either two.
You too?
Yeah,
With the popcorn on our head.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
With the popcorn like the bag. Let's do it.
Just think I'm gonna slip it going.
You're loud up there. My bad.
My bad.
My bad.
Drinking a Slurpee.
So that dog was stupid in there.
Nah, that's fun.
I was mad. I took 5 pieces. I didn't take a short to the movie. I want to tell myself, but took a short to the movies, and Joe was definitely. It was on a weekday too. Joe ain't did shit. Man, is there because she definitely was with the shit. She was about to, but then people start coming in, and they go and sit behind us. And then down behind with the angle. I'm like, dog, what the hell?
Yeah. And they was hearing that joint. He was like, sound like somebody serving us some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Who's making mac and cheese in the movie theater?
Yeah, that was going on. I was like, this shit about to be lit.
That's on my bucket list. I've had sex in some unusual places.
How about that?
I say,
now, man.
no.
What's the most unusual? Vulnerability shit. I'm going really tired.
Yeah, for real.
Family bathroom in the mall.
Family bathroom.
Springfield Mall.
Springfield.
Not quite. We went in that jump. We did. I locked the door. Someone else came in that jump. Had to close the door back. Knock that jump. Like, all right, you good? And
Elbow.
somebody in. And then I show you on the sink. I'm like, put my name. There's a live on here. It's going crazy. I think that was a wild. I think that was like one of the wildest jumps. Like I'm just salmon and jump like for real. I ain't calling the ball. Handful. You can't ain't jump.
That's the space.
Team man. Crazy niggas wild.
Wild.
Yeah, put the leg up. The leg up. Changing that young girl.
Wild.
This y'all hold your weight.
Not gonna hold you, but I definitely done it in a apartment staircase. They're not that bad, but it was like
Outside.
it was like
Broad daylight.
it was no the apartment staircase like.
That's probably what I heard when I was walking down there.
No, nigga, what's an indoor staircase?
That nigga, that young nigga shot it. He was think about it. He worked with us. It's nothing to do. Alright. My bad. My bad. That nigga is going crazy for that.
It was wild though, because it was like anybody could have walked in, and I was like, hold on, wait. Things is wild.
That's the exciting part.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Turn on that dude. You know, he didn't like move off. He's supposed to go when you talk. You know, a little section there, listen to some shit.
Nah, for real.
It was fun though. It's like, all right. The staring game.
Yeah, it was wild.
You see Brother Lee? Pretty
Classroom.
Wait, oh yeah. Yeah.
She was in the classroom.
Both engineering buildings.
Shout out engineering, but
Both engineering buildings. UMS.
Yeah.
Engineering technology building, both. Right on top of the desk. It teaches desk too. I was disrespectful.
Oh yeah, he was wild.
yeah, we got to put some on that is teach them.
She gave me
That was probably the most like, you know what I'm saying, most excited. It was most
When they go, I'm not just on account of thinking.
this keyboard. This keyboard like
what's the last button working? Space bar too?
Let's see.
Such a Claude.
So they come back up.
They come back up.
Bring it down. Damn. Like, oh, I guess.
I got hella F's on the damn screen. I figured what the fuck is my God?
So I got a super F for the grade.
God damn, right.
Like F minus.
no, that was probably the most exciting joke because it was just like, I don't know, it was more spontaneous. It wasn't even, I didn't care if I got caught. They got caught. Like, I was just the type, like, you know what I'm saying? If I get caught, I get caught. You know what I'm saying? But more, you know what I'm saying? Dick out, no, I didn't care. But more like me personally, it was just the fact that it was spontaneous. Like, I'm literally doing my work and everything. Shorty, like, spread eagle on top of the desk.
Damn.
Damn, I gotta take it out. Take it out. I'm going to talk.
I wasn't doing any. That wasn't working anyway. I was riding putting circles around shit. Just doing no working.
That nigga Manny was like, Cobina.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
He was doing the work.
Booyah.
Cowabunga.
Bro, I'm fucking dead. Same word, yeah.
Yeah, go be a legend. I think my thing on my bucket list is probably like the movie for sure. I think balcony. Get on the balcony. I was the last bucket when I want a trip. When I get shown on the balcony, I ain't gonna say this. People might watching, but
Something crazy.
yeah, myself critiquing myself, but I know we looked at the balcony and it was so dirty.
Yeah.
That was another time I was, took Shorty and we went on vacation or whatever. When we went to J Beach. But, I was mad. But I was like, all right, get the jump, get the little room or whatever. I got the room. I think I asked for a little balcony room. So, all right, cool. I think I was going to get me on like the 8th floor, 10th floor. I'm trying to on the 2nd floor. Oh, shit, I can't. I'm mad at Big. I was like, you request like balcony. I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
Like, hey. He's like 10th floor.
10th floor, dude, but this
14, like, well, same.
the second joint.
Street level.
That's right above the street. I can't do shit. Like, he looked over, you just see the whole beach. Seen Nick walking out the side door, like, I can't bust that jump like that. You lying in there.
I don't bullshit.
I'm like, I'm like, hey, you looking right there. HD, like, huh?
HD, yeah.
I don't need to care. Hey, just do what you can. It's right here. He'll get closer.
You get closer and be like,
He'll get underneath.
these guys are having sex on the 2nd floor.
Right about the canopy and shit.
Yeah.
Look. Shit vibrating and everything.
People trying to get to the pool and shit.
Yeah.
You just hit the rails and vibrating and shit.
Yeah.
Like, so man, what the fuck? Shooting out like that. I'm watching.
No, that's definitely on the bucket list. I want to do that shit on a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Like cruise with the water, the sunset, or sunrise, all that shit. Just busting that joint on that.
Yeah, I did get that. I have yet been on a cruise.
Cruise coming 2024 followed by We Did We Flow podcast. I'm gonna keep beating these niggas, man. I took the lead and now we're on the way with it. This is another episode of the We Live We Fold podcast. We're gonna keep living. We're gonna keep folding.
Living We Fold.
Winning. See y'all next time.
Y'all better learn some damn lessons. Sorry.
To a different location, a place that will exceed your expectations.